Well, hello and welcome to your April 2025 numerology. Yeah, I'm ready for April. I'm not saying March has just been crazy, but it's been a little crazy, hasn't it? I mean, so far, and we're not out of the woods yet. We still get a few more days, at least when I'm recording this. And I'm just like wondering, we're gonna get through this, right? We're gonna get through this. I mean, Neptune is still in Pisces, so I'm still delusional enough to think, oh my gosh, it's fine. I'm just waiting, because Neptune is transitioning into Aries, and that is going to be a game changer. It really is. So I wanted to see if I could bring about something that would make me go, oh yeah, it's going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. Once we get to April, everything is we're going to be okay. So I chose a stone. The crystal of the month is going to be Flower Agate. Now, I know I'm doing this a little bit out of order here than what I normally do, but I cannot wait to talk to you about this flower agate. I have lots of different, specimens, lots of different, looks here, let's say, but it is definitely bringing me hope. It's bringing me hope, and I hope that it does for you too. Yeah. So, April. All right. April 1st, everybody knows, we're starting off April as we do every single year with April Fool's Day. Certainly not my favorite, but it's okay. It's better having a kid that's sick at home right now. I would rather have them playing jokes on me and playing pranks on me. April Fool's, mommy, instead of being sick like, thing 2 is right now. But I digress. On the 7th, we have Mercury going direct in Pisces at 7:08 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And remember, Mercury has retrograded back into Pisces. On the 12th, we have a full moon in Libra that hits its peak at 8:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Venus, it goes direct also in Pisces. Venus has retrograded back into Pisces as well. Venus goes direct in Pisces at 9:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On the 16th, we have Mercury moving into Aries. I know, the party is shifting from Pisces to Aries. Yeah. On the 18th, we have Mars moving into Leo. On the 19th, the Sun moves into Taurus, and we are moving into Taurus season. I know. On the 22nd, happy Earth Day, everyone. Looking forward to that. On the 27th, the new moon in Taurus hits its peak at 3:31 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on the 30th of April, we have Venus moving back into Aries. So, very excited about Mercury not spending that much time in Pisces again, because Mercury is one of my rulers. And actually, I'm double ruled by Mercury, but Mercury isn't at its happiest in Pisces. So, ready for it to move on into Aries. Be great. So, from April 12th until May 4th, May the 4th be with you, all the planets will be direct. Pluto goes retrograde on May 4th. So, and I think, May the 4th be with us all. I mean, am I saying that right? May the 4th be with us all? Yeah. So when Pluto goes retrograde, it's so much fun for the next 6 months. But all the planets will be direct for a couple weeks. It's a good time. Not lengthy spaces between the retrogrades, really. So, we end the month with 4 planets in fire, 2 planets in air, 1 planet plus north node in water, and 2 planets plus south node in earth. We have Neptune, Mercury, and Venus in Aries. Mars is in Leo. Sun and Uranus is in Taurus. South node is in Virgo. Jupiter is in Gemini, Pluto is in Aquarius, and Pisces is hosting Saturn and North Node. Really terribly exciting, isn't it? Yeah. I know. So let me put those notes away because I really want to talk about the flower agate. And actually, let me just touch on a couple of these things. So I was introduced to this beautiful, beautiful crystal, this beautiful stone, from a lovely lady. Her name is Alka. And she is on Instagram at Charman in the city. And that is the letter N. And I'll put it in the description box below. But it's SHAMAN She is amazing. She is so knowledgeable about crystals. It was so cool. She introduced me to this stone like years ago, and I've been in love with it since. So anytime I get the opportunity to purchase it, I've like sold a lot of these. It's an amazing, amazing crystal. She also does a lot of work. Alka does a lot of work with The Divine Path LLC. You can also find them on Instagram at The Divine Path LLC. Now, to tell you about this stone a bit, it is a grounding stone. I think that it's so great because it encourages you to blossom like where you are and hopefully into your full potential. And it's a great stone to keep at your bedside. It really is. So I want to go into this more, but I want to read from you, read for you from Lauren, and she is at moonlightgemsaz.com, and she has a phenomenal website. Very excited about this. She has an amazing website. She has a lot of information to give. I cannot find it. Hang on just 2 seconds. Found it. Okay. So she, again, her website is moonlightgemsaz.com. She apparently has an Etsy store, so I highly recommend checking her out. She's really great. But I thought that her crystal meaning was so just perfect and on point that I wanted to read directly from her site. I usually read directly from other books and literature, so I was like, I want to pick someone this time. So here I'll also show you these lovely crystals while I'm reading. Okay, so look at all the different varieties that we have here. Some look like that they don't have any flowers in them. Some look like they're really dark. This one is pretty dark. Some really do just exemplify the like flower. But I mean, really, there's a lot of different color variations here. There's a lot of different like little patterns. And even in the towers, like some of them don't have as many flowers as others, but some are some are darker. It's just beautiful, beautiful stones. I mean, these are just, I just love them. They're just so gorgeous. Anyway, so flower agate is about self-growth. In the spiritual world, flower agate focuses a lot on self-growth and motivation, which simply means it may be able to help you reach your highest potential. It's a crystal that will allow you to manifest your dreams as well as ignite passion within yourself to pursue these wishes you've always dreamed about. It's truly a crystal that can help transform your life and assist you in reaching any aspirations or dreams that you have thought about. If you look closely at the stone, for example, you will notice smaller seeds which haven't bloomed yet. You will want to picture these seeds as a path to blossom your dreams. See, this is just great. It's also great for emotional balance. Because of the unique look, healers believe this gemstone can help restore our emotional balance as well as help us move forward into the future with 100% confidence. Flower agate can help tackle any dark energy around, providing a sense of positive energy, assisting you when you need it the most, bringing out any strength that you had deep within. While the stone can help you remember your past mistakes, it can provide clarity as well as awareness, to help you accept these past errors in the past. It's supportive energy. It's said to have gentle energy, which may be able to help you during a change in life. This is a 9-year, people. We're looking at a lot of changes. And Neptune moving out of a sign that it rules, from Pisces to Aries, it's been camped out in Pisces for 14 years. This is definitely a big change. And we've already gone through this once with Pluto moving from Capricorn into Aquarius for the next 20 years. So it's very interesting. Creativity. Flower Agate has said to help stimulate creativity and boost your inspiration, making it a great crystal for any creative types. It is a grounding stone. Despite being an uplifting stone, it is said to have great grounding and centering effects, which can help make you feel more rooted in the moment. I think this is so magnificent, and as I said, I really, really liked how this lady put it. Again, her name is Lauren, and she is with Moonlight Gems AZ.com. I absolutely love it. I will be putting her information and Alka's in the description box below if you would like to follow these lovely women or give them a shout or whatever. They're amazing, and I am so grateful for Alka from introducing this stone to me a few years ago. And I just, oh my gosh, because it's definitely been enriching to me. So yeah. All right, so as usual, I will be pulling from Moonology Oracle cards and the Goddess Guidance Oracle card deck, and I do read from the book on this card deck. There's like 3 card decks that I read from the book from, and this is one of them because there's too much information in that booklet to not read. I mean, it's great information, and I highly recommend these cards and reading from the booklet. I mean, you can do it intuitively. I also don't sneeze at that, but reading from this book is very informative. Yeah. All right, so let's see what your individual numerology looks like for the month of April. And I'll take a deep breath before we move on. Hello, Life Path 4. April for you is going to be an 8-month. Now, don't panic, because I know last year was an 8-year, and a lot of people did not receive 2024 all that well. Myself included. And I am a Life Path 22-4, so I'm with you. But this is not to panic. It's not, because this is a time of abundance. Okay, the vibration of the 8 really is a time of it's a vibration of abundance, and it's understanding that there's an infinite supply. Nobody's taking your share, Life Path 4. They're not. So this is an infinite supply of money, of power, of inspiration, of imagination, of connection. It really is a time to see the best in others. This is a great time for service to your community, service to your family, service to like your spouse even. Dr. Seuss will be happy about that. But this is a great time of service. It really is. This is also a good time to get your banking in order, to get your banking all straightened out, and take a careful look at the money situation, because this is a wonderful time of, I don't even want to say it's about law of attraction, but it is a good time for manifesting, which is right up your alley. It really is, because 4s are natural manifestors. So this is a wonderful time of manifesting energy to put out there. And if you feel like in 2024 that you got like a bucket of crap, then you need to re-look at, like, just take another look at some things in your life and see what it is that you were actually trying to bring in. What is it that you were trying to manifest in abundance, right? So this is a fantastic time of reaping what you've sown. So if you've planted some good seeds along the way, you're going to get some good stuff in return. It's a time of karma, and it's really a time of like teaching others self-empowerment, setting that example of self-empowerment. Now, when we set an example for self-empowerment, because I love it when people just throw around that buzzword of just, oh my gosh, it's self-empowerment. Do you know what that means? That means that you've been through some stuff. That means you have been to hell and back, and now you can tell everybody else how to get through it. I think it's great to show people that, you know, you have some self-empowerment. Everyone has been through the ringer. No one escapes that in this life. But the thing is, do you want to keep going through the ringer just to teach other people like self-empowerment? I mean, personally, I thought once would be enough, but clearly it's not been, because I had to learn those lessons over and over again. That could be my karma too. You know, I was pretty shitty when I was in my 20s. So a whole nother thing, right? So the thing is here is that this is definitely a time of being ambitious. This is a time of like that abundance and that seeing that there's enough out there for all of us. There's enough money, power, inspiration, ambition, imagination. It's all out there, and there's enough for all of us. And seeing the best in others, especially my cat Mercury. The mantra of the 8 is, I embrace the power within me while honoring the divinity in others. Please don't bathe on camera, okay? It's unseemly. The lesson of the 8 is to lead with compassion for others and not with the ego. Ooh, yeah. Some of the shadow sides of the 8 is taking responsibility for other people's choices, trying to fix other people, attachment to the material, having a cat that just won't get comfortable. I mean, what's going on here? What's happening here? What is she doing? Too much attachment to the material. We really, really need to balance out the spiritual and the physical. That's hugely important, because we are a spiritual person in a physical body in this experience. I know, I'm going to get that out right in just a second. I just want to remind you of who we are, because again, Life Path 22-4 here. We're very pragmatic. We're very constructive and systematic. We're all about the work. And we know and we understand that manifesting is a lot of work, right? It is. It takes a lot of endurance. And I think that having the abundance come in for us in April is really going to help us to move into this month with that extra little boost of energy. Keep in mind that Venus is still retrograde for half the month, and Venus is over our money, our wealth, our shiny things, our material stuff. So along with relationships. So just keep that in mind. I want to remind you of your mantra, which is, I am a builder, confident and steadfast, seeking order and accomplishment. Would you agree, Mary? Would you agree? So funny. The lesson of the 4 is taking one step after another with patience and open-mindedness. Remember, overwork can cause stress, but also a closed mind that's not open to new or different ideas is not going to be helpful to you at all during this process. You need to be open to different possibilities, because there's a lot there's a lot coming in April for us. This is an abundant month. don't close yourself off to just one path. There's a lot of different things that could be coming in for us this month. What do you think, Mary? Do you agree? I don't know what she's thinking. But clearly, she needed to be on camera. Usually it's Mouse. But Mouse is sort of miffed with me because one of my sons is sick from school today. And so I keep like jumping up and checking on him, even though my husband's home now. But I keep jumping up and checking on him, and Mouse keeps looking at me like, where are you going now? Ooh. Dharma, guiding children. Well, isn't that amazing? Damara, sorry. I was thinking karma. Yeah. Damara, guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. Wow, is this because my son is sick? That's funny. That really is funny. We've all been sick this month. It's just been crazy. At the beginning of the month, I got sick, so here we are at the end, and my kids are like circling back around with it. I'm like, no. We don't need that, do we, Mary? Not while you're still retrograde. Mercury's like, what? What are you talking about? Retrograde. See, you're in my space. I'm not mad. I'm just saying. Ooh, mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone. That is very interesting. Especially if some of us are coming to this 8-month with a sort of stigma going, oh my gosh, it's gonna suck. Last year was very entertaining. Okay, nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. Mutable is all about change, shape-shifting even. Ooh, that's cool. Shape-shifting even. That there's something still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means that you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there's also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. Oh, for some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Kind of like that. Others will struggle with the uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer. Okay. Either way, nothing is yet set in stone. I know that the best will unfold for me. Okay. I like that. I know that the best will unfold for me. I'm here for that. I think we can do some great things in the month of April here at Life Path 4. Yeah. And I'm interested to see what cards I get for 22 because, you know, we're very similar, right? Even if your numerology just breaks down to a 4 or if it breaks down to a 22-4, it doesn't matter. It's the same general idea, but I'm interested to see what the cards are. Maybe you should check out 22 as well, just for fun. All right, thank you so much for joining me and Mercury today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful April. And until we see each other again, get out there and make your magic. Bye.